all of us, we have interest in this one. Arsenal. Yeah, we had Wolves, and then that's not an easy start. Wolves are an established team. They're a tough team, even though they lost Neto to Chelsea. But you saw how well they played. But I still think Arsenal, they came through that, defensively and attacking wise. They had a little bit of wobble. So how was that game for you, Steve?
Uh, our game, honestly, we 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 were playing like where we left from last season.
Mm,
There was really nothing impressive from the team as a whole, but the win 3 points were more important to us, and mostly Bukayo Saka scoring the second one to really seal the deal. But I'm still having my my doubts on Kai. I know Kai has been coming through, and I think one day his luck will run out, and we shall be sorry for ourselves, because I think he's been working for more of luck, because we see him when the goal is being scored, but when you see him play, like for example, holding a counter attack, it's really difficult for him, because he doesn't hold on to the pace to even, because the best I think he does is just to win a free kick, but he knows that someone who can. I'm still not impressed from my perspective. I'm not impressed with Kai Havertz yet,
yeah.
but I think it was a good performance from the boys as usual. I think Martinelli still needs to step up. I think he should get more threats from Leo Trossard, so that he feels that he doesn't get comfortable, because there's still a lot to expect from Martinelli. We know what kind of player he is, and I think we expect more from him. So, and good performance from Thomas Partey. I didn't expect that, but I've always wanted them. I'm always impressed when I see Partey linking up with Declan Rice. But I think the chemistry is still it's a work in progress chemistry. But
I
I'll
did
have more
see.
to tell about the team after the Aston Villa game. But I hope something different comes from the team. We might, yes, I don't expect any signing, because there's no hope for that. But I hope with what we have, we will be able to look like a threat to any team that comes on our way, or when we meet them.
Ap-
Yeah.
Okay, Mambo, let
Apparently,
me tell you this. Yeah, go on.
I don't feel like we are a threat. If we don't sign a new striker, just know our goose is cooked. I'm honest about that. Our next game is Aston Villa, Brighton, Tottenham, Manchester City. How do you expect? We created 18 chances against Wolves. The ball position, we may say we dominated 53 to 47, but again, all those chances, if you created, you don't score. Do you think when you meet a team like Tottenham or Manchester City, it will be easy on us? The only good thing I would say what happened on weekend and is that someone whispered in Arteta's ear that Saka doesn't need to play all the 90 minutes, and
Yeah.
I was happy he substituted that
Mm-hmm.
guy, and I was like, yes, that guy is our wonder kid. He need to rest his legs more often and not, and I think the substitution with Trossard was a good one. So, but what's the big problem in Arsenal? We have been saying last season,
No
since the
striker.
time Pierre since the time Aubameyang left, we don't have a striker. We need an original striker, not the Jackson type striker of Chelsea.
Well, so you mean to tell me Nketiah doesn't do it for you?
Ah, no, forget.
And the problem I see with Arsenal is, yeah, it's like, okay, how no matter if you get a striker, how are we gonna topple this team, this City? Because from last season's performances, that means now they've got to take another level above. Because last season they went another level above from the season before, you know. So now this season above, looking at how many games it is, look how many points. We're talking about 96, 97, 98 points. We want to get this title. So the way I see it is, it has to be almost faultless. There's no time for dropping points or anything. What do you think?
Okay, sometimes what I think is that the Man City game with Chelsea, you could see some gaps. Like if Chelsea utilized those gaps, they could have really
No, but we'll come to that. Let's talk about the Arsenal now.
secured a draw. Yeah, we come to that. So the thing is with Arsenal is we need a striker, whether we like it or not, someone. But if we don't get a striker, sometimes I think we should have Martinelli play as a striker instead of a wing. He
Exactly,
has
I agree with that. He should be. He
he,
can play easily up front.
he should be the striker, the main striker, and then they can substitute with Kai Havertz. If Martinelli comes to the middle, he gonna deliver. But if Arteta keeps playing him in the flanks, it will be a bit.
I think Timber is going to make a difference for Martinelli because
a lot.
Saka does well on the other side because he has Ben White overlapping him, and I think that overlapping run gives Saka space to do what he does.
Yes.
Martinelli doesn't get that from Zinchenko. Zinchenko is not overlapping; he runs into the middle. So Martinelli gets like doubled up on there. You don't see Saka getting doubled up or tripled up there. That's why Saka struggles. So Saka actually played better when he actually had more of a left back playing. Even when that what's that guy, Kior or whatever, when he's playing left back, Martinelli was playing better. So I think Timber will offer now a lot more better opportunity for Martinelli because he's going to make those runs him and pulling defenders away, which will give Martinelli more space, which I think will work out.
Yeah, it's that way because when you spoke about winning every game that we have, I remember when Arteta was asked before the season started, he was asked in an interview, what does it take to win the league? Is it the signing that you're making? And he said, you need 114 points. If I'm not wrong, he answered that's basically like winning all the games.
That's crazy.
Yes, and I don't think he's going to win all the game without a striker. You know, it doesn't make sense because it might look good on the playbook, but it doesn't look good on the field. You just have to put in the work because we need a striker. And I think that is why it works for Man City all the time. They have a striker who can score. We don't have that.